Welcome to Trading Lounge and the S&P 500 for the 19th of November. Many roads to Rome. The two counts that we have coming up this way here, they both terminate here, but in this case here we're looking at a wave 4 pulling back to the wave 4 of one lesser degree. The 38.2% retracement level would be lower, but we can look at that once we start into that wave 4. So from wave 3 here to wave 4 here, we're working wave 5 to the upside here. So let's take a closer look at that. So picking it up from this wave 4 here, we're looking at wave 1 here, wave 2 here, all the way up for wave 3 here, wave 4 here, and then wave 5 here. Now wave 4 could get a little bit more complicated, so we just need to be a little bit mindful of that. So if we look at the low of wave 2 here to the top of wave 3 here, then the 38.2% retracement levels here, but wave 4s can get a bit complicated, so it's possible that it could come down here first and then move up from that point there. But I do want to protect our long positions. We have 3 positions within this space here. We've taken part profit here. We were going to take profit at the 31.30 here. It didn't quite make it, so you may have been out, you may be there, but whatever the case may be, I'm bringing the stop up. We don't need to put it under this low here. We can just keep it at the 31.14 area here, which is below the 61.8% area from that low to that high here. On the tick chart, just have a little bit more detail here. So from wave 4 here, we've got wave 1 and wave 2 here, and then we've been counting all the way to the upside here in 5 waves. So little blue wave 1, 2 here, all the way up for 3 and 4 here, and up for 5 here for wave 3 here. I can get an ABC correction out of this, as you may be able to as well, but we just need to be a little bit careful. So we're on the 38.2% retracement level here. Maybe I've gone a bit high here. It doesn't really matter. We know we're close to it here. So we know that wave 4s can get a bit ugly. If it's going to fail, then when a market moves up, it basically mirrors what's happened over here. So we can look at this consolidation over here with the most volume turnover in this space here. So if it's going to fail, finding the balance point within that here would be in here somewhere. So we can bring that down to, well, that's pretty much spot on to the 5 in there, to the 125 area there. That will be the resistance at that point, but otherwise we should see it move up from there. So I could take a guess and go 1 and 2 and 3 here, an A and a B and a C for 4, and then up for 5 for wave 1 and 2 at that particular point. So we can put that in. So we'll just borrow one of those there. But it also could be an A and a B and a C up to this point and fail from that point. So we just need to be mindful of that. But we're not interested in putting in new trades here. We're just trying to milk what we can out of what we have. So I'm just looking at this here. So the extension's in wave 3. So I was just sort of considering this level here for our target area here. So that will bring us in at 31.35. We better go to the Fibonacci number 34. Anyway, 33 to 35 in that space there, and that should give us a top. So we can have a top as wave 3, or we can have a top of wave 5. So we've got a couple of counts to the upside, but either way, we'll be seeing some sort of pullback coming into this space to the wave 4 of one lesser degree in here. So yeah, I'm not that keen on shorting against the trend, but I'm sure we can get something out of it. But what we do need to see in the first instance is we need to see something like this here. We need to see the first impulse wave to the downside. I can't draw on this side of the tick chart price, so I'll leave that. But we do need to see at the top here, after 5 waves, we do need to see 5 waves to the downside. You could short it on the turn if you wanted to with a very small position, leave the stop up there, and that'll give us something to work with. But yeah, I just like to stay with the evidence and move with the evidence and act on the evidence. Right, so the Nasdaq's much the same as well. It's slightly, I've got a slightly different way of counting it here, but for what it's worth, wave 4 here, 1, 2, and 3, and 4 here, and then I've just been counting this journey to the upside. So I know that this could be counted differently as well, but it would many roads to Rome, so to speak. It still end up in the same position. So we've got 1 and 2 here, and then we've got nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for the third. The fourth here, I've moved the fourth over, 1 and 2 here, and 3 and 4, and then one more little move to the upside here. So and also too, wave 4 could get a little bit uglier as well. We could get another move. I doubt it, because we're already crossing over onto wave 1 here. So we know the market's weak, so it's not going to go that far at that point, such. So, but we still should make a high above wave 3 here. So I hope that's helpful. Alrighty, just short and sweet. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.